Hey guys, welcome so much. Thank you for joining. I hope you guys are enjoying your Tuesday. It's the beginning of the week, but we are here to make sure you get glamorized. So do me a favor before we get started, invite and share, invite and share. You are in the right place. If you have virtual events, want to have a virtual event, and you just don't know how to get this glamorized, right? So go ahead, invite and share as we're going to do the same, and then we're going to get started. And also put in the chat where you guys are tuning in from. We definitely want to be able to know where you guys are coming in from. Hey guys, thanks so much for joining. Invite and share, invite and share. All right, perfect. Thank you guys for joining. Join in, put in the chat where you guys are tuning in from. Okay. Uh-oh. I lost someone.
People are asking me, is it on Zoom? I'm like, no, it's Facebook.
It's Facebook.
You're here.
Yes. Okay, here I go. All right, perfect. And let me join her back.
Yep.
All right. All right. Hey, Bowie. How you doing, Bowie? Okay. Good. All right, you guys. Well, my name is Melissa Jakes. I am CEO and founder of Rescue Event Planning, also known as Olivia Popa Live Events. And at Rescue Event Planning, not only do we plan your events, we also make sure that it is innovative, different, and unique. And of course, during this time, we can't have live events, right? But we have learned how to pivot and learn how to do virtual events. And so we wanted to give you some resources of some fabulous, glamorous vendors that we have used for our clients that you guys could definitely use for your virtual events and learn how to just tune this up a bit, right? Zoom is kind of getting a little boring. You were having our little girls' night out, and all we're able to do is just drink wine and kind of laugh with each other. So let's learn how to kind of liven this up, whether it's your birthday, baby shower, bridal shower, bachelorette party. We are definitely here to help you get some different innovative ways of how to spice this thing up, right? So our guest that we have with us is Siobhan. She is a makeup artist. Hey, and she's going to tell us a little bit about herself.
Hi, everybody. All right. Thank you so much, Melissa, for having me on. I'm really excited. So as she said, I'm Siobhan Dotson. I am the owner of Siobhan Dotson Beauty. I am here for everybody who loves makeup, but most importantly, you really want to learn how to do makeup. So as Melissa said, throughout this quarantine time, as you can about imagine, I cannot come and do makeup for anybody. The thing is, though, that's not stopping people from still having to have meetings. People are still trying to have like little photo shoots, little selfies. And honestly, my goal is to serve my clients virtually as best as possible. So here's what I love to teach women how to do. I love to teach women how to create a simple, easy go-to beauty look in about 15 minutes or less. Because honestly, although we are stuck in the house, who really wants to spend 2 hours trying to glam up yourself, especially when you know you got to roll out the bed, do the Zoom, right? Like I see people grab their laptops and just literally kind of sit up, open up that laptop, and then you're on a Zoom call and you got to look professionally as possible, even though you're in pajama bottoms, because I'm guilty of that very thing. So what I teach women how to do is like grab the items that you have in your makeup bag, even if it's just a lip, mascara, some concealer, whatever it is. And I'm going to teach you how to use it, because what I know is y'all got a lot of makeup, don't know how to use it. So you can book a virtual session with me. We spend about 30 to 45 minutes going over your skincare. We go over what type of makeup you want to learn how to use, what you have, and I'm going to show you how to get it together.
Yes.
And you can with me on my website, www.shavondotson.com. So make sure you do that. Take advantage. So many women have taken full advantage of these virtual sessions over the course of like 30 days, y'all. I've done like 25 virtual sessions back to back to back so far. And I'm loving them, and we're loving the end result. So book your session with me, www.shavondotson.com, so we can get you together like 5 Minute Beauty. I got you.
Yes, yes. And we're definitely going to dive deep and ask some questions, right? So next we have Ariana, our lipologist. So she's going to give a brief synopsis of what she does, and then we'll get into the minutia.
Absolutely. So what I do is I read your lip prints. So you put on lipstick, kiss a piece of paper, and I tell you what it says about you. So you can just go like this, hold it up to the webcam, and I can tell you what it says about you. There's only 10 of us certified in the entire world, and I'm the only one in the DC area. So it's really fun. We're all going virtual. I've done a few virtual parties. They're so much fun because it's something else to do instead of drink and just talk about what you didn't do today or did do today, you know? So instead you can drink as much as you want. You can also get some information about your lip prints and and then have something to talk about, like what's going on with you, what's going on in your moment, but also who you are to the world. Like, are you a diamond? Do you sparkle and shine? Are you someone who's a problem solver? Everybody has to come to you to solve their problems. Are you generous and expressive, or are you being tight with your money right now? Those kind of things will show up in your lip prints and more.
Perfect. And then we have Sharon, our Focus and Fabulous event photo booth extraordinaire. So tell us about yourself.
Hi, everybody. Thank you again. I'm so blessed, Melissa, to be here with you guys tonight and to be able to share what makes what we can do to glamorize our virtual events. Prior to the pandemic, I own and operate Focus and Fabulous Events. We are a premier photo booth rental company in the Washington, D.C. area. We do all sorts of events, from social to corporate. We really miss being out there at live events, but we can still bring our services to you virtually. So we have developed a virtual photo booth. So you can turn your this is a photo booth behind me, but we can turn your device into a photo booth and have you have so much fun at your virtual Zoom parties, happy hours, your conferences. So I'm really excited to show you guys what we got.
Yes. So you guys start putting your questions in the chat box, and we'll definitely go through as we're going through each person to ask your questions. So I'm going back to my makeup artist. So I am going to be having my maternity shoot, right? And I might have not been the person to go out and do Sephora or even know how to what to order from Sephora. So walk me through what like our 101 would be and how I can get glamorized for and even I'm doing my baby shower virtually, right? So how could I glamorize and make sure I look somewhat cute, feel like my baby shower is still live, but virtual?
So first of all, congratulations. It's a super, fun time. And the first thing I do during our virtual sessions, I will always ask the first question, like, tell me about your skincare. Because the one thing I do know that people don't realize, like, you can't have amazing makeup if you don't have a good skincare routine. So I always ask my clients, like, tell me what you're doing with your skin, because while we're stuck in the house, like, I don't know about y'all, but my skin has been turning on me, honey. It's not getting the vitamin D. Like, we're not getting the fresh air. So I'm experiencing drier skin than normal. And a lot of my clients have been like, well, my makeup is not doing what it usually does and it's not going on. So we would talk about your skincare routine and like, what do you have? And also what type of skin you have. Do you have normal, dry, oily combination? Mm-hmm. And then I would give you recommendations of like, is your skincare great? Like, do you have a great skincare routine? Or do we need to, add a couple of different things in there just to make sure that you have a really great surface to start with? Because great makeup starts with great skin. And that really starts with our skincare. And I tell people, like, make sure y'all washing your face twice a day, okay? We got time, so wash your face more. So I always start there. And then I would ask you, like, how much time do you really want to spend on makeup? It's different for everybody. You might be like, Siobhan, girl, I got 5 minutes. Or you might say, you know what, I can give it 20 minutes for this special occasion. So once you let me know how much time you have, then we dig into, well, what do you have in your makeup bag, right? And I always like to ask my clients, what's the one facial feature that you love to pop out and highlight the most? Because it might be different for people. Some people say, you know what, Siobhan, I love eyeshadow. I love my eyes. So we would spend more time during our session focusing on how to make your eyes pop with what you have in your kit. If people were to tell me, well, listen, I don't do nothing but a popping lip. Okay, great. Let me teach you how to bring all of that together. And we would spend more time talking about how to choose the right lip colors, how to select the right products. And then we also talk a little bit about sanitation, because during this pandemic, especially, people forget that we can get, bacteria and germs and viruses entered through our skin and also from the products we already have. So we talk about, boo-boo, like, when is it time to throw that mascara away? Right? Because people be like, girl, I had this for 3 years.
Yeah, I'm guilty.
I'd be like, time to get another one, right? A mascara only for like a maximum like 90 days. Right? Like people are like, 90 days. Yeah.
Wow.
It's your eyes, right? And you can start to get infected. It can start to grow bacteria. It can start to dry out and clump up. So I will talk to you about expiration date for your product. And if you're noticing, hey, Angela, I should say, hey, Siobhan, hey, girl. But if you're noticing that your makeup is not giving you your desired result, then we talk about, what look you're going for, what's missing that you're not really seeing in your makeup. And then I make recommendations. So I always tell my clients, if, when we do get together, Melissa, for your session, I would take all the notes. So I would tell you, like, don't even worry about taking notes. I just want you to tune in and we practice. And then I'll send you the notes and I'll send you any recommendations that I make for you as well. And then I would tell you, take pictures and let me know, I'll give you feedback. Let me know if you're seeing what you want to see. But we literally walk step by step through it together.
That's amazing. That is so amazing. And especially because people need to work with what they have in stock, right? So if somebody like really was adventurous and wanted to go out and not really go out, but like maybe buy something on from a makeup store or like Amazon, would you kind of give them like where to kind of go?
Yes. So I give you all of that, right?
Ooh.
And I take notes. So I would send out, I call it our class notes. So after we have our session together, I send out class notes and I will link everything that I recommended directly in the email. So all you have to do is click add to cart and purchase it. So I take the guesswork out of it for you.
Perfect. That is so amazing. Okay. Yeah. So we do have a question about lighting. Is there a better light source to look great virtually for fluorescence, natural light, or clip-on light?
All right. So I always tell people natural light is the best light. That is like God's gift to us to really highlight the different hues in our skin tone. However, the thing about natural light, we can't control it. So if you have a meeting that's going into the evening, because that has happened to me, I've been like, beautiful light, then it just gets darker and then I'm gone. So if you don't have access to, really great natural light, honestly, this little gem right here has saved my life. It is a mirror and it has all of the light and it has 5 different lighting settings. So I can go brighter, I can go dimmer. And then it has an attachment piece. It's magnetic right here. So I can literally hold my phone right here and do all of my Zoom. So I'm always surrounded by great light.
Yes. I know some people will be asking about where to get that from.
So I got you. Let's set that virtual session up. So
yes. So definitely make sure you guys connect with Siobhan because she's amazing. Not only just as a makeup artist, as a person, like she's really great. And definitely make sure she highlights your natural beauty. It's not about painting your skin. It's really about just highlighting your natural beauty and how to really do that. So we're definitely going to put her social media info in the chat. Yeah, Sharon has a question.
Yeah, so I'm doing a virtual, I guess, a watch party of our live, and they're asking on my live, so you
Okay.
can't see it. So they're saying, Siobhan, I don't really wear makeup, but want to learn how to do natural look for eyes and lips, just a little pop.
Well, that is amazing. And I can help you with that. So I tell people eyeshadow does not have to be complicated. I always recommend for people who don't really do a lot of makeup, but still want to bring out their eyes and bring out their lips. I recommend like super simple eyeshadows. And I'll tell people you can make your eyes pop in one eyeshadow. So I simplify the process as much as possible. Anyone who's ever taken a course with me knows that I'm going to tell you at maximum, you really only need 2 eyeshadows. And that's at maximum. With 2 eyeshadows, I can do a simple look. I can do a smoky eye. I can go dramatic. I can go daytime, nighttime, whatever. And then you just pop on a really great lip. Like y'all think I look good from afar, but this look literally took like 3 minutes because I just wanted a popping lip. And that was it. It was just like, let me get a lip liner and a lipstick. And then, so there are different ways you can play around with features on your face to make them pop and make the look all come together. Even though you've only done a quick eye and a quick lip, it will highlight everything on the face. But whoever asks that question, please do go schedule a virtual session with me, www.ShavonDotson.com. And then we will go over all of their questions and their facial features so we can make sure we're customizing the look to what that person wants to see.
Perfect. And I dropped your website in the chat too.
Thank you. And someone really quickly asked me, where did I get this? I actually sell these through my beauty partner that I have partnered with. So you can get this from, I can't type in here in this thing. I don't see the typing, but it's limelifebyalcone.com/Siobhan Dotson. This is called a Reiki mirror. And it is like, if you have virtual events, you all like seriously, and you need to control your lighting, this thing goes with me everywhere. The bathroom, I have been on the bus with this thing because it really gives me the light that I need.
Perfect. And put it in the private chat. I can copy it and then put it in our live comments. Yeah. Okay. Miss Lipsologist. So what I love about Ariana is that it's totally different. So, a lot of people think about your fortune tellers and, if you're, of faith, you're like, oh no, that's of the devil. But what I love about Lipsologist is that it's really just our lip print and we're talking about characteristics. So Ariana, please definitely guide us through how a day would look with you if you were to join somebody's Zoom or somebody virtual live event and how you can spice it up.
So I would be getting people to put on the lipstick, and which you all have on, and then kiss the card or the page, whatever paper you have. And I just have a kiss card and I can send this to you too. So if you wanted your own thing on a kiss card to promote yourself, I could send a PDF file to you. You can send it out to all the guests and they can print them out if they have a printer of their own. And then you'll have your logo that they're kissing next to. And mine, it just shows like my Lipsology logo, and then the kisses go, this is the opposite of me, the kisses go here. So you can actually send that to people. And so they can print it out and use it for the party if they want. And then you can just use a plain piece of paper, which I have plenty of too. And then you just so what people will do is they put on the lipstick, they kiss it, and then a quick reading. Well, if there's a lot of people, for instance, and we don't want to, get people bored listening to each other's readings, what I will have you guys do is go ahead and kiss those cards that you have in front of you, the paper you have in front of you, and then put it up to your webcam so I can give you an example. Okay. So Melissa, down a bit. There we go. Perfect. See that? Beautiful full lip print that says that you are generous and you're expressive. You're able to share your ideas like teaching, writing, speaking, performing, expressing yourself in some way. You have a beautiful gourmet lip split, which means you're definitely a foodie, like quality food, and you're particular. And you may be a good cook yourself, or you know where to find good food. And there's the flat top where there's no Cupid's bow. That means that it's on the top outer edge of the upper middle. There's no dip there, and that's called a Cupid's bow. that means that you are independent and you like to do things your own way and do not like being told what to do. So give me the work, leave me alone, I'll get it done. So there's that.
This is so right on. Oh my gosh.
So that's a quick thing. And then, so Sharon, put yours up here. And okay, so yeah, there, I gotcha. Okay, so see how the upper lip print is wider than the lower one? That means, Sharon, that you're a mother hen. You tend to just take care of everybody around you. You're that, did you eat? Did you bring your umbrella? You know, you're always caring for everybody else. And they're like, okay, mom, even if they're not your kids. And you also have a full upper lip print, which means you're a good listener. So people probably cry on your shoulder, tell you their life story, even if they don't know you. And another thing I noticed, see that dark edge in the corner, sort of like a little funnel on the side, and it's dark on the inside? That means that you have, you're someone who people come to tell you their secrets. You listen to them, and then if they can totally they can trust you. You are not going to share those secrets. You are someone who's completely trustworthy. So that's what I've got for you, Sharon.
All right.
Awesome. Okay, Siobhan, can you please? Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Okay, so see how closed your lip prints are? That means you are stubborn. You do not like to change your mind once you make a decision. It's like, okay, the opinion pool has closed. Sorry, not sorry. And then fuller upper and lower means you're a good listener. You're also a good communicator. This is the all-around excellent communication skill. It means that because you listen really well and you communicate really well, you can really share your ideas in a way that people will really hear you. There's also there's a little triangular chop mark in the lower, in my perspective, left side of the lip print. And so that means that you're intuitive. You pick up on what people are saying. You've got a good gut instincts, and your lip prints are reminding you to trust that. The shape is oval, which means you like things to go smoothly. You don't like arguments unless you started them. You're going to bend over backwards to understand other people's points of view, pat people on the back and encourage them. But the most important thing is that things go smoothly. So there you go.
Yes, that is amazing. Yeah, for sure. My husband would tell you I am a picky eater.
Well, yes, and that's the thing. You know, actually, Siobhan has that too in her lip print. She has that gourmet lip split too. So you're definitely a foodie too.
Yes, yes.
Like, it better be nice. You got that champagne and caviar taste.
Yes, I do. So you guys, this is exactly what it's about. Just like how we just did this, like this already brings up the energy of your live event. Like somebody just asked, what is a great fun icebreaker? This could be a great fun icebreaker for your event. Just get people loose. Like some people feel uncomfortable being on camera. Like, okay, we're all here on camera. I'm not sure what to do. This can easily change your mood and fun. And especially if it's like a girls' night out or moms together night out. However, you guys are already kind of breaking up and loosening up the thing. Another idea for a virtual icebreaker could easily be my next person that I'm going to. And this is fun because you can post it right away. I'm super excited for her to do this because I tried it earlier today and I was super hyped and I'm super pumped about this. So Sharon is going to tell us how we can have our photo booth live in our virtual event.
Yay! Oh my gosh, I cannot tell you how much I miss being at regular live events. But we had to pivot, you know, and so these virtual events are coming up all over the place. What type of virtual events? Birthday parties, baby showers. We're soon about to experience graduations and proms virtually. And I'm like, oh, you know, and it's heartening that they won't walk away with a physical, but we'll be able to give them that digital photo favor that they so need and desire. And it creates memories. Like that's my job. I create smiles and memories. And so when you're on these Zoom parties, we're going to be talking about COVID-19 and Corona and all the things we did. And I want to be part of that memory as far as the photo booth is concerned. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to actually walk you through an actual photo booth experience. So I'm going to go here. I'm coming. All righty. Can you see my screen yet?
There he goes.
Yes. Okay. So here we go. So basically, like I said, we pivoted as these events are being paused, canceled, postponed. We can still bring a fun, branded, or customized photo favor to your party. Okay. And so why choose us? We're going to give you a fully customized experience. We're able to tell you how many people took pictures, what did they do with the pictures. They're just going to be able to really connect with you this way. It's no app they have to download. They don't have to sign in or, subscribe to anything. I'm going to send you a link, a URL link that you can share with your guests, either in your invite to your party or just like here we are on this virtual live. You can put it across the bottom and people could just go ahead and type it into their to the browser, and they're going to go to a website which is created just for you. So again, these virtual photo booths are awesome for virtual birthday parties, baby showers, team building, virtual proms, graduation parties, and even virtual summits and conferences. Okay. All right. So no matter how large or small, we're doing events for 5 people. We can do events for 10,000 people. It doesn't matter how big or small your event is. We have a package for you. And like I said, you're able to customize it, put your colors, your themes to it. We're actually getting ready to do a birthday party in 2 weeks, and she's going to incorporate a book signing. So we have her book logo, her logo in it. It's very mystical. So we're going to have people with stars around them. So we can get real creative by customizing your photo booth experience. And then the best thing is that they're able to share it. So you're going to get a picture taken, you're going to have your branded frame, and then you're going to be able to share your images to your social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Just simply download the picture or email it to a friend that missed the party. How does it work? Here we go. So I created a virtual photo booth party for this event. So right here, this would actually be customized based on the colors and themes that you give us. And so right here, you'll see touch the camera. So we're going to click there. Hi, everybody. It's going to tell your guests to strike a pose. This frame I created for this particular event. We can create it for your event. At the bottom, it says take your photo. So you want to look into that camera, make sure your hair is straight, and take a cheese. All right, my picture is done. If I like it, great. If I don't, I hit back and I can take it again. But I like this one, so I'm going to hit share. Once I hit share, it's going to take me to my microsite. It's coming. All right, technology. There we are.
There you go.
So I branded the microsite. I put our little logo here. Here, of course, we could put your message to your guests, what you want them to do with the picture. But they have an option: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, email. Simply download it. You can add some information down here at the bottom. I always let them know that it's from me. So if they want to book me for an event, they can do so. So if you click on Instagram, it's going to definitely, you're going to put in your email, and it's going to send you the correct size, because a lot of times people post to Instagram and the size is off. It's going to send you the correct size for Instagram. When you post to Facebook, it gives you an opportunity to put whatever kind of message. I had a great time at Siobhan's makeup party. So you can put anything there and again, share it. And so then at the end of the event, we're going to send you a digital gallery. It's a live gallery being created right now, but there's going to be a gallery so that you have all the pictures that were taken.
Yes. And I wanted to show, we put the link in there so you guys can join in the fun with us right now. So you could go, and I pinned the comment as well in the group. So you can go to that URL and take a picture, download it, and put onto Instagram and just kind of show Facebook, however, email it. But that is definitely one, especially for somebody who's doing like a baby shower, you're doing a bridal shower, you kind of want to know all your guests that is there. Maybe you have a lot of people on your Zoom or on your call. They can definitely take a picture, and you can create like your own little scrapbook from this. Because she definitely sends you all of the photos, will then get sent to you virtually afterwards, right?
Yes.
So amazing idea. And you guys, please, if you have questions for any of the ladies, please definitely put in the chat. Definitely, I'll be using you for my baby shower as well. Definitely. And it brings this, all of this is to bring a different experience. I know we're tired of being in the house. I know, a lot of things are scary. Some people have lost, a lot of people, not some, a lot of people lost their lives during this thing. And sometimes it's just, we need a mental getaway. I know, seeing that I saw one of the doctors in New York committed suicide because of all the traumatic things that she experienced. We need to make sure that we're doing self-care, and it's okay. It's definitely okay to make sure you are thinking about yourself mentally and coming back in and making sure that you're able to do, have fun with your family. I'm not able to I haven't seen my father in, I don't know how long now, maybe 7 weeks. I forget how long we've been in this thing. But, making sure that we still connect with our families and have fun while doing it during the special moments and events in our lives. So definitely, you guys, I really want to make sure you guys reach out to our different speakers and our different vendors that we have. That's what rescue event planning is all about. And what we do, if you're like, Melissa, I don't know how to use Zoom, I don't know how to use StreamYard, I don't know how to do anything. And I'm not interested in even trying to learn how to set that up. So we have 2 different offers for our clients and how we can help you connect with the vendors, coordinate with the vendors, send out your invitations and all of that. And so I'll put that in the chat. We have a consultation, a virtual consultation, and then we also have a virtual event planning package for you guys. Still very economical during the times, because we know that some people are not working, and that's that does happen, and it has happened. So we want to make sure that while you're still planning your events, or if you've planned for your event, you put your deposit down in your venue, and you're like, what am I going to do now? We definitely want to make sure we can help you with that. So definitely make sure you guys take advantage of that. See, once it posts, I'll pin it. So you guys can have access to virtual planning. And if you don't get it, if you're watching somebody else's watch party, then just look up Rescue Event Planning on Facebook and send us a message. We'll definitely help you from there. And so these are just a few of our vendors that we work with that have turned into a virtual experience. We definitely have plenty of more. There's bartenders that teach you how to do different drinks. And so definitely DJs, how to make sure your audio is good, not to be like Babyface and Teddy. Make sure your phone is charged. So, we can make sure everything looks good for you guys during your event. And so that's what we're here for, to just make a better situation during a difficult time. And so do you guys want to have anything else to share?
I just wanted to add that my virtual one-on-one session, it's free. Like, there is absolutely no cost. I just wanted to add that. It's really something that I just wanted to do to give back to people while we were in this time. So do that. And then I'm trying to get on and learn the virtual with the bartender. Where the bartender?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna need that bartender.
Yes, that would definitely be our next live.
Yep, I need that
for sure.
So I can make, you know what I'm saying? I need to have a club quarantine situation here at my house for myself.
Well, I will say, I wanted to chime in, it's not all social. Sometimes we are missing our friends and our family, but some of us are missing our coworkers. And so we've been asked by some companies to create.
Looks like I lost my audio.
Oh, no, you're here. I hear you. Oh, to create a boost to morale as far as your work environment. So photo booths could be great for that as well. And we lost Melissa. And so just definitely look at all aspects and just reach out to family anyway, because sometimes it doesn't even have to be a moment. I try to connect with people every day of the week.
There we go. Something happened with technology. All of a sudden I could hear and I couldn't hear. But yes, no, we'll make sure that's our next live, the bartender, for sure. And Sharon, make sure I get some of your information so I can put in the chat too.
Yep.
For those who want to book their photo booth experience with Focus and Fabulous, great company for sure.
So I want that information because we have some things coming up, and I think it like while you were talking, I went to a little website, took a couple selfies. I did. I think that's like super fabulous. So I am very interested in trying to utilize that service for myself because I'm all about telling my clients to take selfies and send them to me.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's a really good idea.
Yes. And the fact that Siobhan is free. I mean, ladies, come on now, please. I mean, her inbox should be full by now, okay? Should be full. Gather all your makeup, make sure you're good to go. And whether it's just for a business call, some people are doing interviews, like there's just everybody's kind of pivoting in different ways and try to operate in this virtual space. It's definitely good to know on how to make sure you still look presentable during those times for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of little videos, like 3 minute, 2 minute, and 2.5 minute videos. And those are really good for showing friends, like this is what it looks like. And that's why I had you gals do this, so you could see what it's like to experience it. And if you want to share that, I've got the videos, they're YouTube videos on my site that you have there. And so they're fun. And just with some of my friends and colleagues who were consented to do this with me, including the guys. And I will tell you, guys will do this as long as they can take the lipstick back off.
Yeah, that's so cute. That is too cute. I love that. I love that. Has anybody experienced weddings? Has anybody done virtual weddings yet?
Not yet. I am also a minister, so that's a possibility too. You know, I can do virtual ministry. And there's actually New York State, I think New York City and New York State have just allowed for virtual, like actually doing your whole thing virtually, including getting it's signed and everything. So I think the other states are going to start following. Maryland usually does follow pretty quickly after New York. So there's a possibility of getting married legally without actually personally having to sign the thing as a minister. So that's a really cool thing.
Wow, that is amazing. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. And if you are getting married and you want to do something like that, we definitely need to connect. Please connect with Rescue Event Planning because we can make sure as that's happening, the whole family's involved, all your guests, and all these vendors will be involved. Because that's definitely cool.
Super entertained.
Yes, yes. I know some people were asking on the private chat. So, Sharon, how does it work? How many people can do the virtual photo booth? Like, is there a limit on how many people can do it?
Nope, no limit. So we can have events as small as 5, as big as 10,000. And what a lot of the conferences, they're days. So it can be as long as you need it to be. You know, usually our events are 2 and 3 hours, things like that. But some of these conferences and virtual summits are a couple of days long. And what I've noticed is a lot of people didn't realize. And so they want to continue the party after the party. So they continue taking pictures. So we leave it open for quite some time after the party's over so people can go back and still take pictures. Yeah.
Amazing. Amazing. Okay, we have one. I have a virtual planning company called Punchbowl Virtual Events. My question is, what ways to entertain over 100 guests? I usually entertain with DJs, dances, and karaoke, but I'm looking for other ideas. So definitely and any tips. Okay. So definitely other ideas are people right here on the screen. For entertainment, you have your photo booth, you have your lipologist. There's definitely going through building out my baby shower. I'm going to do an advice column. So they'll be able to post like advice, even though it's our second child, but it's been like 6 years. So I don't remember everything. So you can have like an advice column. The photo booth is definitely get people in, interactive, and they can post back into the Zoom or to whatever the platform you're using, which is Punchbowl. Or they can do it on social media and use a hashtag so that you can go back and follow that hashtag on social media for sure. And then you can do little icebreaker games as well. You can definitely just Google virtual icebreaker games that can definitely give you some ideas if you're looking to entertain. I'm not sure for how long you're looking for entertain, but with 100 people, that will be long enough from a photo booth to Lipsologist. There's a lot going on in one room virtually. It can definitely spread that entertainment for sure.
And you can create separate rooms and certain things like Zoom so that people can come in, and if they want like a card reading or a palm reading or whatever.
Good idea.
Yes, I do that as well, by the way.
Yes, that's definitely a great idea. Just create different rooms so they can go in and out of those different rooms to experience the different things. That's definitely a great idea. I love that. I really love that.
Thank you.
Yes. Any other questions from any other folks?
There was a comment on mine. This comes from Dave Stevenson. First, he says, "Ladies, you look so pretty."
Oh,
And
thank you.
then he says, "Can people get a print later from the photo booth?" Yes. We can do prints. We can actually do the scrapbooks. We can make the book, so we can make a memory book of the pictures after too. So yes, yes, and yes.
Perfect. That is good. That's really good to know, because you might not be the person who want to gather all these things. It's like, can you just print the book and mail it to me? Thank you. Yeah.
Awesome.
So that is good. Yes. It looks like we have one more question on my side. How, this is for Siobhan, how do I, will you walk me through, like, I might not be a person that can do great eyeliner or foundation. So how will I get to be able to do that as well as if you were in person showing me like the different strokes and how to make sure it looks perfect?
So here's the first thing I tell people, like, number one, let's just be honest. You're not going to get it perfectly the first time, right? Like, I took one yoga class and in my head, I thought I was going to be a yogi afterwards, and then had to remind myself, it's going to take more than one yoga class to master downward dog. So I do like to remind people that it's not necessarily about getting perfection, but it's just about understanding more about why we do the things that we do. But one thing I do, I literally walk with my clients step by step. So it's a demo, and then I'll ask you to do exactly what I did. And because I can see you and you can see me, I give you feedback. And I'll ask, oh, like, blend that a little bit more. I'll say circular motions, like, don't like circular motions, pat, take your finger, tap it in. So because I can see my clients, it's so much easier for me to instruct them on exactly what they're doing right versus maybe how to tweak whatever it is that they're doing so that they can get a better outcome. And as I've been doing these sessions, it's those little things that people don't realize about not swiping, patting here, not rubbing it all over. It's those things that are game changers for people. They're just like, I don't wear makeup. And I'm like, oh, that's fine. Don't take your hand and just slather it all on. You know, take that brush and buff it in and you'll see the difference. So I also like to do half and half so people can see what it looks like on one half of my face when I do it one way versus if I'm just sliding things across so that they can see the difference.
Amazing. That is amazing.
Siobhan, I wanted to tell you that I have a friend who's a makeup artist who does a lot of stuff online, but I bet you she could learn from you about how to interact in this way. So I think you could even teach makeup artists.
You know what? That has been something that I have been considering about the best way to conduct virtual sessions. I've had really great success with them. And I've had makeup artists being like, wait a minute, like, what are you doing to make sure that your clients are generally leaving satisfied? And I mean, as a makeup artist, it warms my heart to see my clients who come in and be like, I don't know how to do anything. And then when we go through it, I'm like, okay, tell me what you think. Like, are you seeing what you want to see? And I've had clients almost in tears because they're like, I've been trying to get this for so long and have not gotten it. So I definitely am thinking about launching something to help other artists figure out the best way to connect with their clients during this time.
Yeah, I think that's a really good idea.
Thank you. I'm about to write that down.
That's what I do, is help people to find their best way of expressing and get out there, you know, and help themselves to do even better.
Yeah, I've literally been taking notes during this whole time, which is like different ideas and stuff like that. This has been helpful for me.
Yes. We have another question coming in. Are there any questions about? Were there any questions about background settings for virtual events? So I know we talked about lighting. We talked about natural light is the best, but if the sun is setting, then you're going to need some lighting. Now, if you're referencing to backgrounds, some of these Zoom backgrounds that I've seen, some of them. Some of them are cute, some of them are a little questionable, right? So the best thing is to just really find a really good background in your house. Like, this is my office. I do a lot of lives. So I have a lot of motivational quotes and stuff like that behind me. That's my natural stuff that I have. That might not be you. So if you're doing something where, like, if you're going to do the photo booth, you want a good background, a nice white background is your best thing to go. White will save.
I'll add the white because one of the features that we're getting ready to implement is being able to remove the background and put people places. So it works the best with the white background. So yes. I will triple back on that one.
Yes. So just having good lighting in your house and having a white background would be good. Mm-hmm.
And for me, it's good to not have people who I'm doing this with not have a background. This in Zoom, especially because Zoom, it's a virtual background. And if I hold something up to my camera and I have a background up, it disappears. And so you have to hold it close to you. And so if you've got a small print and I need to see it and you can't put it up to the camera like that, then you're going to have a trouble. So you have to take the background off in order for that to be seen. When I'm doing a card reading for somebody, I hold up the card right up to the camera and show them, like, I have this 20. One of the things I do is I teach people how to find a small lip print is this wide, and that kind of thing. So having the ability to show things, the background, it messes with that. So that's something as well.
I was the same thing when I've done virtual sessions and people have these like virtual backgrounds. I can't see, like, if they make any movement, it blurs into the background. Yeah. So if you're looking for the most like an interactive session with whomever you're talking with, I may not go with the fake, green screen type background because it doesn't catch your movement.
Right. And she was mentioning, I was thinking of being at the original venue for the event, even though it was now virtual. So if you were going to physically be at the event space, I think that's totally fine. But if you're going to try to import the event space into your background, I would say let it go. Just find something else that's going to make your event look a little bit more glamorous than that. Because those virtual things, as soon as you move, it's trying to move with you, and it kind of has like that white outline right behind you.
And then you see a little bit of your real background behind it.
It's irritating. It's so irritating. So just don't even worry about it. And definitely just either a white background, nice lighting. If you have a ring light, the same lighting that Siobhan mentioned, that's definitely good. We put that in the link, so you could definitely utilize that as well. I think I'll be getting that as well. So these are definitely great resources, you guys, to use. Okay, she'll be at the venue. Well, then that's great. Be at the venue. I think that's totally fine to be at the venue, and to then do your live from there. Just make sure you have Wi-Fi, lighting, you're charged up and good to go when you're doing your virtual events. So that, you guys, this has been amazing. The questions are amazing. My vendors are amazing. I haven't seen them in so long in person. So I feel like they're right here with me in my office. And I just really hope you guys connect with each other, connect with our vendors, and definitely let's glamorize some events, you guys. I want to be able to see pictures. I want to see fabulous focus and fabulous events, photo pictures all around on social media. Like, yes, people are doing it. Yes, I want to see flawless makeup as much as possible, and I want to see some lips being read about how I'm a picky eater and I have a bougie taste.
That's right.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Well, that's because you have it.
Yeah. So again, you guys, if you want to connect with Rescue Event Planning, please send us a message. Please visit our website at rescueeventplanning.com. And we do come here live every today's an off day, but it's usually every Thursday we come live about different topics of different events, especially during this time. We're really trying to teach people on how to pivot and how to keep things still glamorous and fun during this time for your events. So thank you guys so much for joining. I hope you guys have a great evening. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Wash your face twice a day. I just learned that today. And and make sure you guys have a fabulous evening. Thank you so much. Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.